Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 119 of This Week at Shrouded. I'm your host, A Greener, and with us today we have the ever angry Mr. Wrecked. How are you?
Woo!
That was good. I like that. We're going to be talking today about the new TWID. Probably some Solstice stuff, some Destiny 2 update stuff, some ban list stuff. You know, all the news that's happened over the last 7-ish days. And anything else that we think of. All right, first off, I think we should talk about Arms Week last week and Solstice this week. One is not like the other. They're very similar, but Solstice is better, in my opinion.
All right.
But Arms Week, I did play Arms Week. I played all of Arms Week as much as I could. I got the seal. I gilded the seal. I got to level 15. I didn't pay for any levels. That's where they get you, chat. That's how they make their money. People that are too lazy to grind just buy all the levels with silver. Kind of like some people did for heavy metal.
I totally did for heavy metal. I was gonna play that shit. As it turns out, I did not finish the seal because I was not interested in playing the cutting edge playlist. I didn't like it, so I didn't play enough of it to get the seal done. I was too busy grinding.
Hey, are we talking about? Yeah, we're talking about Arms Week. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It didn't take long at all.
You had
I'm
to
really
play at
surprised.
least 7 games. I didn't want to play 7 games.
Oh, you had to win 10 games to gild it after you played the 7 games. So
yeah, it wasn't worth my time.
That was the longest. Grinding. That was the longest bit of it. But I started it like Sunday afternoon, took a break for dinner, and just hanging out, and then I started it back up again, and I finished it and gilded it before 3 a.m. So it only took like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 hours total.
The time it takes to play one Crucible match, I could do 3 or maybe even 4 Calderas if I'm really hot.
People are too obsessed with leveling up right now. I can't. You guys know that we have like 5 months before Renegades, right?
Yeah.
There's plenty of time to get good loot. Why is everybody in such a rush to get tier 5s? I don't get it. Whatever. Y'all need to go solo shit? It's literally the only reason to have like a good build.
The sooner I'm getting tier 5s all the time, the sooner I can start the grind that I want to start, which is the build grind, the armor grind.
Okay.
And then once the armor grind's done, Destiny can fuck right off, and I'll go play some other things until there's more content to play.
Until the major update on September 9th.
That's it. So.
All right. Well, to each your own. Wait, you're telling me you're not going to play heavy metal on September 2nd?
I am not.
I have to because I want to. I don't have to. We'll see. I'm not sure if the guild is going to be available. It's only been like 2 months since it released.
Imagine
right?
You have to guild it every single time it shows up in order to keep the guild.
I assume you do. See? What's the point of adding it if it's not to convince people to play the game?
As it turns out, I have figured out that I give 0 shits about seals and titles in general, with the exception of a couple of specific ones. So I don't care. Very free.
All right. Well, that's the only reason I played Arms Week. I did get myself a nice 1-2 punch hand cannon shotgun thing, so that's really cool that I don't have to have special ammo to 1-2 punch anymore. So I'm happy with that. I don't care. Yeah. I didn't care much about the trace rifle. It's not very good. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Am I wrong? Was it good?
I mean, it's good for anything that you might need a trace rifle for, where using new gear gets you a better rewards multiplier. So, yeah.
I don't care about that shit. You guys,
it's good. You have a much healthier relationship with Destiny than I do. Good for you.
I mean, I'll get to tier 4 and 5 eventually, but I'm in no rush to get there. I am getting a little FOMO from like the 450s hitting Solstice and getting like 7 tier 3s per match. Um, but not enough to make me sit down and try to grind it to get to 400 before Solstice ends. So more events will
Okay.
come around with more cool shit.
I'm happy getting my tier 5 gear at the end of every op I do. You know, different people, different priorities, I guess.
Yes. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit more about Arms Week and like kind of what it really means. It brings me in. You remember faction rallies in season 1, year 1?
Yep, I do.
Like just random little weekly events that they would throw in to give people a reason to play the game when there wasn't new content before any seasonal stuff and whatnot. I suspect that we'll be seeing more of this stuff more frequently. This is obviously, it's a better kind of reward track than faction rallies ever were, but so I kind of like it. I think it's very interesting. You get your little bonuses, you get your thing, you get 15 levels of rewards. You see that number going up, it makes you happy. You get some bright dust, get some other random shit, get some guns, get some armor. And then probably even like Arms Week is probably going to be like a tier 5, reward system. And anything else that they add, maybe heavy metal. You got Solstice already. I don't know if they have any plans for anything else other than the Arms Week and heavy metal planned, but I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure. I'm hoping they add more things. And I know Arms Week can have a different focus on different weapons. This one was hand cannons.
Get those. The next one will be the linear fusion, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and then you get those bonus little gun mods, which I think is really neat. They're adding stuff for the week. It'll make it can make if it's different enough, it can make the gameplay from week to week different because you're messing with it. Especially Solstice now, all the Solstice modifiers are really cool. But that's an event, whereas to me, the Arms Week and the Heavy Metal is just like a weekly. Well, I guess it is weekly, but it's different. Obviously, there's not as much to it. But I think it's interesting to give us little things to do when there's nothing else going on. So I'm hoping to see more of them and more interesting things moving forward. I know we're stuck on Arms Week and Heavy Metal right now, but hopefully they come up with some new stuff for like Renegades and shit. Call it something different. Or maybe we're just going to be stuck with Arms Week and Heavy Metal forever.
This is the Force Week coming up. Renegades near you.
What?
It's a Jedi Week. Now it's Sith Week.
I'd be fine with that. They do it. They give you a free lightsaber, and then it's a sword focused week. Let's go. Lightsaber is another energy exotic sword. Or maybe it's a kinetic exotic sword. Strand. Anyway, primary is what I mean to say. I don't know. I'm being dumb.
It'll probably be a power weapon that doesn't have eager edge, and therefore no one will use it. It'll look cool, but it'll just go in the bin.
No, I don't want a power weapon. I want another one of those Ergo Sum style swords.
You want a special sword? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right. I'd be okay with that one.
I think it'd be interesting. It'd be a good Arms Week, right? It just pops up randomly during Renegades. Earn a lightsaber that goes in your first slot. Energy. Like, that's really cool. Even if they put it in the same slot as Ergo Sum, that's fine. But I want to be able to go somewhere with 3 swords equipped. And one of them to be a lightsaber. So I did play Destiny more this week. I got further into the Edge of Fate story. I still haven't finished it. And then of course, but I played a lot of Arms Week, and I've been playing Solstice. So I know people are like, "Why don't you finish the storyline?" Well, I wanted to get the title in Arms Week and gild it, and now I want to get the title or get the new title, the new Flamekeeper title, and gild it for Solstice, and then I'll get back to Edge of Fate, and then maybe eventually do the Desert Perpetual.
Bro, listen, chat. He really is edging his fate. Got that delayed gratification going on with the story right now.
That's right. Edging all day
When he
long.
finally
chat.
gets to the end of the message, he is just going to unload everything on that boss. Mm-hmm.
Gross. Shit.
And then he's gonna immediately fall asleep.
Probably. For like a week. I guess my point is trying to say is even though I haven't got a lot of time into Edge, I have been enjoying what there has been because each week or each time I open it up, I don't feel like I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. Even though in theory I am. I mean I am. So there's something about the reward tracks and the bonus weekly bounties and the daily bounties that run on the weekly reward track, and then the seasonal reward track, and then these new weekly event reward tracks. There's just rewards and there's numbers going up and little things just absolutely everywhere. You get little notifications when you finish your bounty. I think they're onto something that's more interesting for me. There's obviously still a lot of work to be done. They talk about modifying the loot grind in the TWAB. We'll get to that because I know some people are kind of complaining about the length of the loot grind. Most of the stuff I'm seeing is people were complaining, and now that they're like, "Oh, this is actually good."
Go open up the Bungie official forums right now.
I don't look at those because they're just toxic. All right.
Hold on.
Because nobody that I care about is on the Bungie forums.
Right. Destiny 2 trending. Let's see how many positives there are on the first page. Here we go. Sony takeover has started. Your PvP matchmaking is embarrassing. The grind is mind-numbing and brutal. Too many positive modifiers feel like negative. I do not like this type of grind. Unstable core economy sucks. I actually hate the loot system. Let's see here. Unstable cores punish experimenting with build diversity. A big thanks for the Solstice boost. For some people, this is a post about it only being good for people who have wasted their life grinding to 400.
Yeah, but
the game is unplayable since Edge of Fate. 256. True. I'm tired. Seriously, what the fuck? Avant-Garde is too restrictive. Let's see. Solstice Scorch is the worst game ever. They're actually not wrong there. That's a base.
I love Scorch. It's so much fun. You people never played fucking Team Fortress or something. Like, enjoy your time.
We have.
Okay, it's fun.
Scorched in Destiny is dog shit. If I wanted to play that kind of game, I would go play a game that features that. It's the same way with playing hardware. If I want to play a game that's all about gunplay and no abilities, I'd go play Call of Duty or Battlefield. I'd play Destiny. I want space magic. I don't care if it's cheesy. I don't care if I get killed by some bullshit ability spam, because I'm also going to kill somebody with bullshit ability spam. That's why I'm playing Destiny.
Whatever.
Somebody in chat is telling me, nah, Scorched is so fun. Objectively incorrect.
Wait, who said that? Oh, Mr. BLTs. I like this guy.
Objectively, hi, Mr. BLTs. Quantifiably wrong opinion.
The first thing he said in chat ever, and it's so based, it's unreal.
It's actually unreal. You're right.
It's fun. Have fun with it. Get a team in there. Blast some people to hell. Enjoy yourself. Rocket jump. Have fun.
Dumb.
Is it not fun because you suck at it, or is it not fun because you don't like it?
No, I can win matches of that without any problem. I don't find playing around with Scorch Cannons enjoyable.
All right. It's okay.
Much
That's
like
okay.
Heavy Metal, if I was just playing it with a bunch of friends screwing around, would it be fine for a little while? Yes. But doing it because I got to do it to guild some seal or I'm trying to get some gear, nah, not about it. I'd rather play Control 1,000 times before I play Scorched anything once.
Okay, whatever. Scorched is fun, chat.
Objectively wrong.
Scorched is fun if you don't have a little bitch in your ear telling you it's bad.
I'm a big bitch, and it's bad.
All right, teach their own. I don't know. I like Edge. I think this forum is unreal. I think these people. I'm 256. I'm tired. Play the game less. Like, I don't understand what is with all these people that just need to
What do you-
fucking.
What do you mean you don't understand?
What?
It's
What? Just
it's a
split
loot
your
game.
time up.
It's a loot game that has conditioned people that getting like the best rolls is relatively easy. They did that for months and months and months with the introduction of crafting and GMs being, let's be honest, not terribly difficult. And, and trials, just shitting loot out on people for a while. They condition their player base to want to expect those rewards quickly, right? And easily. And now
So
it's
they're
not that
wrong,
way.
though. That's
And
never what it should have been.
now it's not that way.
So
Now
that's
it
not.
is.
But that's not
Now
Edge
it
of
is.
Fate's fault. That's Bungie's fault before Edge of Fate.
Yeah, of course. Of
Edge of
course.
Fate is the way it should be.
But now, them having to grind to get the best gear doesn't feel good at all, right? Nobody
Okay.
wants to settle for tier 2s or tier 3s, even though at
I got
tier
no problem with
3,
my tier
their
3s.
builds are functionally more powerful than they were prior to Edge of Fate.
Bro, I feel
Because
so
it
much
doesn't have
stronger now with 1s and 2s than I ever did before Edge of Fate.
Because it doesn't have a 5 next to it, people will not be satisfied.
Okay, but I'm pointing out that that's ridiculous.
I don't think it is. I think Bungie constructed this expectation, and now if people don't like it, it's not those people's fault. It's Bungie's fault.
Yeah, but
Because
2.5 weeks
mess
after
it.
new expansion.
They did
Like,
not
I
message
remember back
correctly.
back in the day, this is what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. But like, you would play MMOs back in the day, and you wouldn't even get to the highest level that you could get to for 4 months after the game release. That's how much time you had to invest in it, and then you had to get the gear, which would take you another 4 months. Like,
How long have we gone with seasonal content taking us 2 weeks basically to get power cap? Long time. A long time. And now that people can't do that unless they. I mean, you can do it, but you have to grind your ass off to make it happen in that amount of time.
Well, my problem here is all these people complaining, and Bungie has been known to fucking just absolutely cater to casuals.
Well, they will.
I know, but I'm
They'll
scared that
correct
they're gonna course correct way too far.
They probably will.
No,
All they
they
really
can't.
need to do is change things just a little bit so that you get maybe an extra drop. They should leave the solo ops exactly how they are. Leave them alone. But they should add an extra drop to every fire team op and every pinnacle op, and I think it would be fine.
Well, they talked about fire team ops in the TWID not having enough loot, so.
If they did that, that'd be fine. There also should probably be a chance, like, if you're doing, like, hard stuff, like, I don't know, trials, and you get, I don't know, a flawless, you will definitely get a tier 4 or tier 5 when you get to the end, even if it's only one amongst the rest of your loot. Like that's not a bit. That wouldn't be a big deal.
No, absolutely not.
So if they had a few more of those moments where people were still seeing what it is they want to ultimately get to, occasionally, it would go a long way towards chilling people out.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I guess I don't know. I just don't get the concept of, oh my god, the grind is so long. It's gonna take me 2 weeks to get to power cap. Um, and then as soon as you do, you're like, Bungie, there's no content.
No
What
content.
am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's really frustrating. Yeah. It's annoying. It's super irritating. I've been watching this song and dance for 67 years. And now that people have a reason to grind, it's too grindy. And then people will say, I'm tired of playing the same activity over and over again. You know what? The same thing happened to me. You know what I did?
Played a different activity.
I played a different activity. It's wild.
Me too.
Just because there's one less drop, like it's not that big a deal. You don't need to go so ham and mind-numbingly smash your face against the wall just to get that extra drop. Switch it up, move it around, do some different
I
shit.
am not 410 base power just because I ran Caldera on repeat 24/7. No. Have I run a lot of solo ops? Yeah, I have. But my pattern has been, I'm in VC with the rest of the homies. Several of us are grinding solo ops.
Yeah.
We do that until such time as we have, when you're grinding those ops, you're getting bonus drops for other ops as you go.
Yeah.
And once you build up a few of those, everybody gets into a fire team and we go clear everybody's bonus ops.
Okay, so
bonus
maybe
drops.
what they need to do is make that a little bit more frequent too. Like make the build up more so people switch activities more often.
Or they could also make it clear that other people's bonus drops also affect your drops if you connect it. Because that's the thing.
Too. Anyway, they say they're working on it. I don't know.
Devilito, I see you saying solo ops is kind of boring. It is kind of boring if you're just sitting by yourself in the dark playing Caldera over and over and over again.
All the solo ops I've done, I've actually been having a lot of fun experimenting with hunter builds, figuring out what's really strong. Obviously, everything wins out as that fucking melee damage, but it's I've been having a great time going in there solo, one-shotting bosses. Shit's fun. Sorry, I wonder if they're gonna nerf that. Probably, right? It's too good. It's too fun to use.
I don't think so.
Really?
In order to get the most out of the hunter build itself, the skill ceiling is very high.
I'm not even getting the most out of it. You know how bad I am at doing that, and I'm still one-shotting bosses at like plus 20.
Will it probably get nerfed a little bit? Yeah, probably, but I think it'll take a little bit longer because not everybody's going to be able to be like, shoot a navigator into the air, whip my camera back and forth so I can grapple melee 1,000 times, right? Especially if they're on controller. Like there are a lot of people that'll be like trying to do that, and that'll be like, instead of watching a streamer do it or a content creator do it, they'd be like grapple point, grapple melee, grapple melee, grapple melee, grapple melee. It'll be like grapple point. Oh shit! I missed my grapple melee. Now I'm flying across the arena, nowhere near the boss. Fucking up the damage rotation. Yeah. So, that's right. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, that shit does hella damage when you stack combination blow, use the artifact mods, 1-2 punch, and grapple melee. Like,
strong. I'm just on Titan Hammers 24/7 now.
It's fun too. That's what I'm loving about Portal Ops, though. Like, you increase the grenade regeneration, and you're like melee regeneration, and you're going around, you're grapple melee constantly. It goes up, the energy, having fun, punching people, everything's exploding. What a blast!
You use positive modifiers?
Why the fuck not?
What's wrong with you? Every single op I run, I go to player stakes, I turn all of them on. Locked loadouts, no HUD, no starting ammo, brawn. That's the very first thing I do, because all of those give you a reward multiplier without increasing your power delta to the enemies. And then
Yeah.
I see what is the minimum number of power delta enemy buffs that I can put on to get myself an A rating, and that is what I play.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm not that high
I
up
don't
yet.
even know what the HUD on Destiny looks like anymore in PvE, because I
I
haven't
can
played with
turn
one in so long.
the level, the where I am in my power level is if I turn all like all the bad modifiers on, it gets me to
Mhm.
A, and
Yeah.
then turning all the ones that help me doesn't change it. It doesn't go down.
Yeah, it does me.
Okay, so I'm not there yet. Right now, I'm having tons of fun just like flying through these levels, destroying everything. So when I get up higher and the positives start to bring the A rating down, then maybe things will change. But I'm not
The
there
only
yet.
positives I run right now are the Solstice ones, because they actually
They
increase your
don't affect
rewards
anything.
modifier rather than hurting you. So
Yeah, or maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I get like A's every time I do it, as long as I do it fast enough. So, and it's pretty easy. I usually have like 5 minutes left on my timer every time I do something.
well, I
So
mean, even the way I'm doing it, it's not not cool.
terribly hard. All
It's
right,
not difficult at all,
let's not
especially now.
ego
Like,
everyone in chat.
it's not
Uh,
an ego thing. It's not. You don't even need a HUD when all you're doing is throwing a Titan hammer with Worm God's Caress at literally everything. That's literally all I do. I start the thing. I go to Caldera. I go to a point. If I see that's like you need to get precision kills, I just restart. I just restart the whole thing. I ain't got time for precision kills. If it's weapon kills or ability kills, that's what I do. And I just walk to wherever I'm gonna go, and it's just hammer, 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 hammer. All right, everything's dead. Clear the objective. Go to the next one. Hammer, 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 hammer. Rinse and repeat the third time. Go to the boss. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Don't even need to shoot my gun. Use the super. Use any other abilities. Hammer, 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 hammer. I'm done. This took me 3 minutes. Start a new one.
I'm glad I'm playing Hunter. Seems a lot less boring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's annoying? You have to have a high melee build
Oh
on
no,
Hunter for you to get your whole melee back now.
for Titan, 55. 55 melee,
Oh.
instant hammer back.
You need like 140 or something. I think probably for Hunter. I'm not entirely sure. I'm running around 110, and I get like 90% of it back. So I'm thinking 130 probably, 130, 140, maybe. And that's even using some mods on your armor that give you back melee energy on class item, or not class item, but class ability.
I see chat talking
Plus,
about using precision modifiers. Sunbear says it's just a skill issue. Precision is just easy. It's not a question of whether or not it's easy or hard. It's a matter of how many additional seconds does it add to the run.
I've only gotten one precision one, and it was the worst one to like. It slows you down significantly to just
Especially
sit
if it's
there and
Vex.
shoot 40 people in the head. It's annoying. So I prefer just kills. Like obviously it's easier because then I can just melee anything, run around, grapple, melee, shoot, bang, smash. Weapon kills aren't as bad as precision, but I prefer just kills in general.
I prefer what is going to take the least amount of time to get through for the chest to open and give me my reward, so I can
I
kill
just
it.
appreciate the ones you can do as you speed through the level. If you can get it done
Yep.
as speeding
Agreed.
through the level, then it's the good one. But
Yep. Agreed.
also kind of defeats the purpose of the bonus thing if you just complete it by winning. But whatever. I mean, that's not a bonus. That's you playing the game. But whatever. I'm okay with it.
I mean, a lot of people have said that, you know, the game is no longer about rewarding you for doing hard stuff. It's rewarding you for having your ass in the seat and playing, right? And you know, they're not wrong. So So
Yeah,
I will continue to do it in the fastest way possible.
I think there's a lot of changes coming. Like, yeah. Oh, sorry. This is our first pass. They're talking that they're listening. Whether that's true or not, we'll see. But I suspect we're going to see a lot of different stuff coming into the portal over the next year. A lot of changes, a lot of loot grind changes, a lot of even mod changes, a bunch of stuff. Lots of stuff, maybe, potentially. It'll be cool. I can't wait. All right. Let's move along and talk about the Destiny 2 update, I guess. I didn't really want to do it, but it's here and we should talk about it. People come here to get their Destiny news. All 12 of them.
You can hit the high points if you want.
Oh, I didn't read it, so I don't have high points. I do know one high point. They're trying to fix that fucking sprint bug. Okay. You know what? I'm not one that it really bugs bother me a whole goddamn lot. But oh my god, this Crucible sprint bug
Yeah,
is good. I was playing hardware all last week, obviously.
Yep.
For Arms Week. Oh my fucking god. What a nightmare.
Yeah. You know what the best part of that isn't even just the sprint piece. It's the fact that once you have the bug up, it also affects the RPM of your guns.
It doesn't really? I didn't even notice.
Yep.
It's wild. It's wild. And it feels so bad when you have it and you die and you still have it. It doesn't happen very often. It usually resets it. But every once in a while, you'll get 2 lives in a row where you got the sprint bug and you're like, God, fucking kill me now. Just for the... Help me, Jesus.
The funny stuff is when you're like on a Titan or something, and you have an ability that's charged by sprinting, even though you're moving at walking speed, like your shit is still charged.
Is it charged?
You just be walking speed and instantly shoulder charge. Yeah.
That's wild. I like that actually. That'd be funny. Yeah. Okay. So we'll even get to that. I guess let's just go through it. The Edge of Fate is the top one. They fixed an issue with the Relocator 2. Would not be granted to some players when completing the Saturday mission. That fucking sucks. I'm glad they fixed that. Fixed an issue where players would become blocked from progressing the Edge of Fate campaign by acquiring Strangelets while playing with others on Fable or Mythic World tiers. There you go. Fixed an issue where players could not compete in Dark Academia quest until after completing the Outer Steps Strangelet, despite being able to pick it up before completion. Okay, so Edge of Fate quest bugs that have been fixed. Portal, got some stuff in here. The low gravity modifier will not be randomly assigned for quick play playlists or match made fireteam ops. Fixed an issue in Encore where the mid activity chest would reward players more than once after intentional fireteam wipes. Ooh. The activity has now been re-enabled in Pinnacle Ops. Is that the one that I saw with like 85 billion engrams laying on the ground?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's a good swap. Fireteam Solo Ops Master Playlist now have their combatant tier modifier inform players that they need to be prepared for champions of any type. Okay, I guess that's nice. Grappler score penalty was increased to 4 red arrows alongside the gameplay changes detailed below and is now re-enabled.
People unhappy about this.
Okay, so it says lower the minimum... Wait, hold on. We will continue to monitor this, monitor its usage and adjust scoring if required. It says detailed changes below, but it's not below. It must be further down. Because what's right below it is other changes. Okay, well, maybe we'll get to it. Oh, well, what's it? They're just mad that it was changed to 4 red arrows. What was it before?
Like 1.
Okay, and they're mad because it made Encore super fucking easy, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so they're mad that it's not easy anymore. Okay, well, that's your own goddamn problem, guys.
Combat is much more difficult, yes.
Okay, whatever. Just get B ratings, guys. B ratings. Is that not good enough for you?
Why are you even playing if you're only going to get B?
You still get loot for B.
If I'm in an activity and it's clear that we're not going to get an A, we just restart that shit.
Oh, come on. It's one extra piece of gear. Calm down.
Somebody in chat says B plus gives you A. False. There is this. We're going to stop for a second. There's this lie going around about Solstice about running a B plus, but getting yourself an A gives you the high level gear, gives you the highest tier of gear. If you have gotten it all the time, you're getting lucky, because I have watched a dozen different runs that were B plus where people got A and did not get the gear that they were expecting. They got tier 4s rather than the tier 5s. So at the high level, it's not consistent at all. So I've seen it that way since Tuesday, over and over and over, and it's happened to me as well. So, because I experimented with it as well. The only way to guarantee like Solstice tier 5s is to just set it to A and go. Because if I set it to B plus, even if I get an A, I will still wind up with a tier 4 sometimes, which is, as we all know, tier 4 is garbage, even though the last time we were on the show, I said it didn't matter. For me, it's garbage.
You literally said anything above tier 3 is not necessary. Yeah. Less than 7 days ago, chat. Go back and clip it.
I said it tonight.
Oh, did you? All right. Anyway, I don't know about that because I'm not that high. So
I completed a Caldera that was B plus in 3 minutes. All right, completed the whole thing in 3 minutes with the bonus activity, and I got a tier 4. So maybe I'm just unlucky.
Tier 4 is good enough, though.
Maybe I'm just unlucky.
Tier 4 is good enough. It's good enough.
It was good enough. It was good enough for about 600 cores.
Jesus Christ. All right. Lowered the minimum power requirement for matchmaking to fire team ops. Expert fire team ops, sorry. Fixed an issue where reward banners were not playing at the end of every portal activity as expected. What? Oh, reward banners. Okay, yeah. Fixed an issue where players could soft lock themselves in Conflux solo op by progressing too quickly. Oh, man, you guys too fast. All right, raids and dungeons. Legacy raids and dungeon activities had their combat difficulty for normal master modes reduced by 10 power. Okay, this was deceiving last week because we talked about it, and I didn't know that they had been boosted during Edge of Fate. So basically, it's just back to normal, right?
Yeah.
10 and 30.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Makes a huge amount of difference.
Yeah, that's fair. Base combat difficulty in Desert Perpetual raid has been reduced by 10 power. Okay. Isn't that the exact same thing? Oh, Legacy raid and dungeons. Okay. Well, what's its? Is it 10 now? Plus 10?
Everything was reduced by 10 where it was. That's the key.
I know, but couldn't you just say raid and dungeon activities have been reduced by 10 power? Why'd they have to split up into 2 points?
Because legacy raids are handled differently than current raids.
I know, but if they just said all raids have been reduced by 10, that would count that Desert
Perpetual have certain feats that can also change the difficulty rating, change the difficulty of the enemy delta.
All right, whatever. The cutthroat combat raid feed has been reduced by 10 power, and the requirements for combined mastery triumph have been lowered to require only 1 completion at base difficulty. Gear reward tiers will depend on the number of feats active. Instead of getting tier 1 previously, you'll get a tier 2. Layering on any additional feats will increase that, but also help you get tier 3 rewards and beyond. Hey, I just want to do a shout out because I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is a brand new tier 1 sub. Sunny Kid 321. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What a legend. That's an extra point. Let's stay above 300. Woo woo. Everyone upgrade to tier 3s right now. Sorry, podcast listeners. We're also streaming on Twitch if you didn't know. Twitch.tv/Shrouded Gaming. Check us out. Little plug. Lost sectors. Fix an issue where players would spawn outside K1 logistic lost sector on expert or master. That'd suck.
Especially since there's a barrier that won't let you in.
Yeah. Okay, Crucible fixed issue where quitter protection was not functioning in the competitive playlist and Trials of Osiris. Oh no. That's funny. All right, fix an issue where sprinting would degrade over time and activity and eventually stop working. The issue may still occur in some cases. We're currently investigating a more permanent fix. They did tell us that's what they were doing, so it's not a surprise. It sucks, but I am all for it happening less. Bugs happen. They happen. And I don't complain a lot about bugs, but like I said earlier, this one was so fucking annoying. I just could not, like, it drove me up the wall. Walking in Destiny is so god dang slow that it's just driving me through the wall. I couldn't do it. Well, I did do it. I kept playing. But I wasn't happy about it. Let's put it that way. Is there more? Oh my god, chat. There's so much. That's all right. That's all right. You guys all want to know, right? I think I felt like half the stuff I read we talked about last week, but whatever. Fixing issue where armor 2.0 versions of Wishful Ignorance and Metal Exotics where could not be masterworked. Okay. Fixed an issue where applying ornaments to new gear incorrectly provided additional damage resistance through the new gear bonus. Damn it! No wonder that didn't work. I tried to do that. I was like, that's not working like they said in that video. They lied to me, chat. They lied to me. All right, some changes to exotic weapons. Fix an issue causing Queenbreaker single shot mode not to blind targets. How dare it. Fix an issue where Seeker spawn on Hierarchy needs rings were not tracking correctly. How dare it. Nobody uses that shit anyway. Fix an issue where having conditional finality equipped would give other equipped weapons the ability to stun overload champions. That's really cool. They should have kept that in. Would have been fun. You know what I didn't know? That Arc Tempest overloads overload champions. I've been playing with that shit so much. Is that what it's called? The rising like arc spinny blade thing?
You mean Ascension?
Ascension, yeah, that's what I meant to call it. I don't know why I call it arc. Whatever. Anyway, Ascension is what I meant to say.
You ever look at the keywords that Ascension applies?
No. I've never used it until this week. It was the very first time I ever...
tells you in the tooltip exactly what champions it...
And say overload champions?
It stuns. Yeah.
Whatever, man. What do you want from me? I don't fucking read that shit. I just play the game.
Okay. All right.
You wonder why I can't figure out how to stack melee damage. Just because I don't read anything. All right? I just have fun. I enjoy punching things and dodging and punching things and dodging and grappling and hitting. And now I can also ascend. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I could before, but I never liked it. I felt like it was too much buttons. Like it was a skill gap above me. But it's not. It's really easy. And it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. It does less damage than I want it to. Like, I want it to kill everything around me. But it only, like, kills red bars. It doesn't kill yellow bars.
Greener's like, I want to walk up to Oryx and just be like Ascension. And just, like, dead. Falling to the planet below.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. That'd be really cool. Right. I'm all for making me more powerful, but not everyone else.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've read some names of some guys that can probably help you experience that, assuming they haven't been banned. So.
You're a funny guy. All right. Where were we? Fixed an issue where Vex Mythic class rate of fire had unintentionally been reduced. Fix an issue where paracausal affinity damage bonus to grant no bonus damage. Boo. Reduce the effectiveness of the first two tiers of elemental owning on non-kinetic weapons against players. Okay. It was too strong. Crucible, was it?
It made Thursday to be the only pulse rifle, adaptive pulse that could 2-tap with like 161 weapon skill.
Yeah, I think I saw some videos about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's too bad too. I was having a lot of fun with that gun.
Yeah, I bet. General weapon fixes. Fix an issue Where not all pre-Edge of Fate special and heavy ammo weapons had correct ammo generation enhancing mods present. Fixed an issue where the Adept Icarus mod couldn't be applied. Oh, really? Fixed an issue where adjusting mag size on rocket-assisted pulse rifle could generate ammo from nothing. W. Wait, who cares? Is it a rocket-assisted pulse rifle energy weapon? Or was it just
special
creating...
ammo weapon.
Oh, sorry, special ammo is what I meant to say. It is? I haven't gotten one yet. It's special...
It's special ammo, yeah.
Special ammo on a pulse rifle? That's weird.
Yeah. Got about 12 rounds in the reserves.
That's lame.
Or 12 bursts in the reserves.
I don't like that. I want it to be kinetic.
But strand, it's in the top slot.
Or
But it's
primary.
still special ammo.
Is primary the proper term when I say that?
Primary is the proper term, and it would be way too strong if it was primary.
I don't care. I like strong stuff. I like being overpowered.
You still like it. Mint Retrograde is gonna be pretty meta all the time.
I think they let you. They should absolutely let you over level for certain activities in this game. I have never done solo dungeons since they got rid of over leveling. It's not fun. It's not fun to not be overpowered. You know what I mean? I haven't done a master raid since they put the power delta in.
Okay.
That's just not me.
That's an opinion.
I don't need to make the game harder for me. I want to have fun. I want to absolutely demolish things. I want to be able to level my shit up to the point where I can one shot, well, not one shot, but I can one phase any boss in any raid. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, they've done it the other way. You can get into any activity you want at whatever power level you want. Just know that the closest you'll be able to come is whatever the power delta is. But if you're outside that power delta, you're that much further under. So you can raise yourself to feel more powerful by not being as fucked as you would be otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's dumb. Okay. Titan. Throwing hammer. Reverted hammer bounce behavior and pick up cooldown to pre-Edge of Fate state.
This is what allows you to be like, I've got 55 melee skill, and my hammer instantly regenerates the moment I touch it. Yep.
Lame.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I know. Great for Titans. Okay. Gameplay modifier. Wait, hold on. I skipped seasonal artifact. Fix an issue where Tangled Web artifact mod would not suspend champions. Oh, I didn't know that was an issue. Fix an issue where Elemental Days artifact would not trigger repeatedly when used against some champions.
No,
Fix an
would trigger repeatedly.
Oh, would trigger repeatedly.
Yes, you would shoot somebody. You'd shoot an enemy with an overload weapon or an anti-champion weapon, and they would explode like 6 or 7 times.
That'd be funny. Okay. Fix an issue where Fever and Chill artifact mod would sometimes apply the damage bonus from Radiant to the shot, which activated it. All right, here's the grapple modifier. Reduced passive energy gain and will now grant increasing amounts of energy, grenade energy on defeating combatants, depending on tier.
Yep.
Okay. So what did it do before, and what does it do now?
It now affects your difficulty rating.
Yes,
differently.
A bunch.
But you also have to actually use it to like do stuff rather than just flying around in order to regen it. So it's not as easy to just use it to fly through levels. You have to actively work to get it recharged.
W. All right. No, people don't like it. Yeah, made the game slightly more difficult. God forbid. Customization, fix an issue where affecting the visibility of black letter ornament set for warlocks, allowing them to be acquired again. Fix an issue where taking flight holo chip wings to be dimmer than intended. Dimmer! Oh, man. Also, that reminds me, like, is it just me or is the Hunter Solstice helmet broken for shaders?
What do you mean? The helmet or the cloak? The cloak is the part that has the yellow piece.
No, the face plate. It's purple no matter what you put on it.
Yeah, the same.
It's not.
Yeah,
but it's not supposed to be. All the all the promotional materials have completely different colors on the
All the
the
classes have
default
certain
ornament.
all the classes have certain parts of their ornaments for Solstice that are untradeable. For instance, the Hunter's cloak, the yellow part on the cloak or that's around your neck, also not shadeable. So I hear. The floaties are always yellow.
Okay, but
There
look at this
are
shit. I
there are
took
a
a
few
picture of it and
super
posted
black
it.
hunters that were really upset about that.
Okay, hold on. Look on the stream for a second.
I am looking at the stream. All I see is my face and your face.
Yeah. Okay, so look at this shader. Look at this helmet. Default shader.
Yeah.
This is what it should look like.
Yeah.
What is this is supposed to be gray. Why is this purple? This blue is not even the same as this blue. The orange is the only thing that's the same. And this shit here, almost no matter what you put on it, it's some sort of bright fucking purpley, reddy, blue bullshit.
Okay.
Well, it's annoying. It's terrible.
There's lots of armor pieces that have unshadable bits or bits that don't shade the way people would
But
like.
why is it gray here?
Okay.
Why is it gray everywhere? Look. Look. It's not even it's not
Yeah,
gray here,
I
but
see it.
it's fucking blue.
Yeah, okay.
Blue. All right, this makes sense. Look at that purple and the visor purple, but not the forehead. It makes no damn sense. All right. Anyway, it just pisses me off.
Well, your visor's purple all the time. Just wear purple drip and you'll be fine.
No. I bet if I put a purple shader on it, it would change color.
That'd be hilarious.
Kind of want to try it right now live. I'm gonna boot up Destiny. We're gonna look at it in a minute. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I just saw the customization for the black letter stuff, and I was like, oh wait, maybe that's all weird. All right. So vendors.
Oh well, black letter is interesting because the ornaments when you would put them on, they would just turn your character invisible, and not like the invisible like they have invisibility, or invisible like it didn't load in, so you see like that weird outline. No, just not there, gone, doesn't exist.
That's wild. Were people bringing that in the Crucible
I mean, they could have because it
before
made you absolutely invisible.
before it got disabled? Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be funny. I wonder if that's. Oh, that's obviously why it got disabled. But okay. All right, vendors. A one-time offer. I found this funny. 200 unstable cores. Hey.
Yeah.
Available to all players due to an issue with Edge of Fate launch week, causing some players to lose cores. This can be claimed from Rahul. I did get those, and then I laughed at like the fact that to go from like 100 to 400, it was like 7,000. I'm like, Jesus, what are these 200 cores gonna do? Anyway. Fix an issue where the weekly Vanguard armor reward displayed. You have already claimed this on an armor piece from the Vanguard armor this week when it had not been claimed yet. This will now correctly inform players that they must reach this week's rank 7 to 12 armor requisition to claim their weekly reward. Okay, good, because that was a little bit confusing for me because I'm dumb. Fix an issue where players could be blocked from focusing exotic armor that they previously had acquired. Lame. Fix an issue where a small number of players were only receiving special exotic armors from exotic Ingrams. Specific exotic armors from. All right, last category is general. Updated the Edge of Fate campaign to provide a skip to provide additional details on power leveling of gear, provided the characters using the skip. If I use the skip, well, you don't need. I don't know. I'm not going to use the skip. I'm not a loser.
I have no idea what happened because I finished the legendary campaign 3 times on a day and a half and then hated myself afterwards.
Yeah, I don't get you guys. You fucking rush to get everything done. All right. Fixed an issue causing a buy ranks button on a reward pass to appear when not expected. When is it not expected to appear?
I don't know, man.
I guess when you're at max rank, maybe?
Imagine the button's still there and somebody's like, why they're hidden ranks. I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy them. They drop
And
some money, and it's like nothing.
yeah, it
But
lets you.
it's just a thank you message from Bungie. Thank you for the donation.
I hope so. That'd be funny. That is funny. Okay. Fix it. No, we got that one. Fix the tutorial prompt for Masterwork charge to update with non-default key bindings in vehicle primary fire control mapping. Whatever, gibberish. A call to arms bonus no longer incorrectly displays on Conqueror Triumphs. Okay. Fix an issue where the hobgoblins with banes would sometimes glow extremely bright. Ooh, I kind of want to see that. Was it like real bright? Did you
I have
see
no
it?
idea. I never experienced it.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to Destiny for a second because we gotta look at this thing. All right, look, Destiny, right? All right, check out this mask. This mask makes no sense to me. Wait, I want to switch my hood so it shows the whole helmet. What do I got here? Oh, I got nothing. I got no ornament on. All right, hold on, chat. Oh my god, I don't know how to play the game. All right, this is fine. Is it though? Do I have an ornament that doesn't have a helmet? I can never remember where it is. Turn around. I just want to see the... Oh, I'm doing shaders. God, I'm dumb. Chat, don't judge me. Audio listeners, I apologize. We have to go through this. It's important. Where is... There's got to be something here. That doesn't have a helmet. I know there is one. I just don't know where it is.
There is. You're right.
I thought I had it unlocked. So I'm looking here.
You're looking for the phenotype plasticity or the one for Star Wars. The Star Wars cloak from the set. Got
the
it.
Grievous one?
No.
Oh, what Star Wars
The other one.
Well, maybe I don't have that one then. Look at that. It's alright. It's fine. We'll just put this on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You still get the
There you go. Oh, go back. You just had it.
Oh, did I really?
Did.
Where? Am I there now?
You just had one on that didn't have a cloak.
I had it on. I clicked it, and then I clicked it off. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
you did.
I stopped looking for it. Oh, there's one. Nice. Okay, there we go, chat.
There you go.
Let's put it on for now. We'll go back and change it later. Okay, so look at this thing. All right, this is a default shader, which doesn't look anything like the photo. First off, everything else looks exactly like it's supposed to. Looks identical to this. The elbows look identical to this. The colors and everything. Everything identical in every way, except for this fucking thing. All right, this is wrong. This is not done on purpose. I don't care what anyone says. And then if you look at this shit, like, look at this. How?
Eventually.
All right, that changes colors as it goes, so it's a bad example. Okay, so this is red.
I'm changing colors right now.
I know. Okay, you're behind. All right, like 10 seconds. That one's fine. All right. So look at it. Where's this light pink coming from? Look at this thing. All right. This is supposed to be. I guess it's easier to show you what. I can't keep switching back and forth, but I mean I can if I wanted to. All right, let's look at this shader from Game to Give. All right. I put it on here. Look at the colors, man.
It's obviously bugged. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Well, you were telling me that that's the way it was supposed to be. No, this is broken.
There's unshadable stuff on all the armor pieces, so they're probably still will
okay,
be
but this is shadable. Look how it changed colors, but it's not the right stuff. Like that doesn't even put the dots on any of the helmet. Like this is broken. It's
They'll
totally
probably
busted.
get around to fixing that in a month or 7.
In a month or 7, I love it. All right. Yeah, sorry, I gotta put my shark fin back on, everybody. The point is, I can't match it with anything, which is really frustrating for me.
Put on a different helmet, transmog. Easy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But then I can't match it with the default colors of the new set. All right, let's not worry about this for now. Oh, Dunk's here. Hello.
I'm here finally.
It's okay. We're in no rush.
Greener's complaining about shaders not working on his armor.
Oh, yeah.
They're not, man. They're not. All right. Anyway, so we got all the way through the update. Only thing we got left now is the beautiful TWID, the TWAB, the Tweedle, D Dumb. It's not super juicy this week, but there's some stuff in there. We're gonna go over it. But since Dunk is here, why don't you tell us how you've been? How's Edge of Fate been for you? What do you think of it? Do you like? I don't think you've been on here since Edge dropped, right? Or have you?
No, I have not.
All right. Give us your opinions on Edge of Fate, Solstice, Arms Week, DP, whatever you want to talk about. We haven't heard from you in a bit.
Yeah. So, start off with there was far more content, at least at the start of Edge of Fate, than I was expecting to see. 14 story missions. I was not expecting that much, especially after they said this was going to be a smaller one, more comparable to Rise of Iron from Destiny 1. So I was pleasantly surprised by there being that many story missions. I really enjoyed the ending of Edge of Fate story. Very interesting, very just, yeah. I was not expecting it to go quite in the direction that they took it in.
Okay.
But it was very exciting. I'm looking forward to see what else they're going to be doing with Renegades and onwards. So, really enjoyed the story. I really do enjoy Desert Perpetual. I think it's a fun raid. It's very different in that it's every single encounter. It's a boss encounter. So, and you can choose the bosses or the encounter you want to start with, which is nice. Very Leviathan-esque in that regard. It's challenging right now. However, I think that with the most recent change of lowering the power threshold for the enemies will make it easier. That much more damage output. Make it so that way you can more consistently one phase, maybe even two phase, maybe even one phase bosses.
Okay, dropped that on Tuesday, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I enjoy the raid. I've done it like 5 times now, and I can't wait to do it some more because it's just fun. It's been a lot of fun just playing the raid and hanging out with people in Seven's chat all the time.
Cool.
I have yet to participate in Solstice. I just haven't had time this week, but I do plan on at the very least starting it and seeing whether I'm going to complete it or not. In previous years, I haven't completed it, so I probably won't this year, but I might get at least a couple of the weapons to drop and play around with them, see if I like them or not.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Arms Week last week. I loved getting that shotgun hand cannon. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's fun to use. There are some interesting rolls you could have gotten with it. I didn't get any of them, but it was fun trying to mess around with it. Some of the unique perks that you get are quite explosive and are very easy to kill yourself with them. Like the fragmentation one, where it just drops mini frags on death. I killed myself several times on that, not realizing that that's what that did. Learned my lesson after that. I'd seen a video of the miscellaneous drops perk. Can't remember what it's called, but so I wasn't too surprised by that one. But that one's also kind of fun to use. Just fun. Again, I wouldn't really use this in like end game content too much. Maybe just to kind of have some fun in solo ops, maybe.
All right.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were complaining that we had no strikes come out with Edge of Fate, but we had a completely overhauled system. I think that is a pretty... It's nice. It's not like a spectacular new system, but it's made the power grind different.
I actually, portal wise, I didn't believe in the portal at all, and I think I was mistaken completely.
Yeah.
I think they have something. It needs more, but
Yeah.
I think
It
it's
needs
good.
more. It needs some fine tuning. I was kind of confused at the start because like I was trying to get to like the main world map, and I didn't realize you had to navigate through several different things just to get to it.
Yeah.
At first, but it it is a nice system. I do like having everything kind of right there. I hope that they add more to it, add more solo ops, add more fire
will.
team ops, and add future pinnacle ops to it. Crucible ops, I'm not really concerned about that one, but those ones I definitely would like to see them add more to it so that way you can have more fun with it and do different missions elsewhere. Yeah, but yeah, so overall, I'm enjoying Edge of Fate more than I was really thinking I was going to enjoy it, which is a pleasant surprise. This makes me cautiously optimistic for what's ahead. We still have Ash and Iron coming out here in a month.
We're gonna talk about that in a few minutes. Actually, it's in the TWID, and there's a surprise on there that I wasn't. I don't think. I don't know what it means yet. We're gonna get to it though.
Okay.
No. Thanks for your opinions on that. I'm pretty positive on Edge of Fate right now. If you listen to the last two podcasts, you'd know. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure with their whole new 2 expansion, no seasonal system, how it's going to look. But Edge has made me believe like that they can do it if they want to. They can do it. I know we're only 3 weeks in or 4 weeks in or whatever it is, and the real testament is how bored everyone gets by the end of the year. But time's been going by quickly. I don't know if it's me. It's like we've only got another 3 or 4 weeks before we get Ash and Iron. We get some stuff with that. Another couple or 2 months after that, we get Renegades. Like it's boom boom, or 3 months, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. If they keep dropping like these weekly events and weekly things to do and extra content, because we're supposed to get some stuff with the major update, Ash and Iron or whatever it's called. Like, I think this could work. I was skeptical of the no seasonal system, but you drop 2 fire narratives in a year and give us stuff to do on a weekly basis. I mean, that's all I really need sometimes. That's all I really need. I don't know about Rec though. He needs something else. He's a different type of Destiny player than me.
I like the story. Hope the narrative continues. Good, but it's a looter game, man. So there needs to be.
That's what just needs to be loot.
Chase afterwards.
All right, fair enough. I might change my tune when we get Ash and Iron and we go up to 550 and have to grind again. That sounds annoying.
We'll see what everybody is saying when Renegades rolls around.
And then you actually have to do the whole grind again. Yeah. Instead of just 100 for Ash and Iron. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so... all right, there's an update here from the D2 dev team. There's a bunch of shit that I don't care about here. But it says, what are we doing? So we'll go over real quick. They're restoring the vibrancy to the world tab. I don't give a fuck. Does anyone actually care about that shit?
No.
Like, who cares? If it's not vibrant. Like, whatever. I saw people complaining about that on Twitter. They're like, oh, they put it out to pasture and killed it. So what? Who gives a fuck? Alright, but whatever. They're fixing it, so. You don't need to fix it. Just turn it back on. A fix for the reward preview being lower than the actual rewards granted when in mixed fire teams. Kepler Mythic difficulty will be adjusted to make it more accessible for solo play. Baseline raid and dungeon
bunch of pussies.
baseline raid and dungeon difficulties being adjusted down. We talked about this earlier, and higher reward tiers will be made more accessible. Contest modes will also bump the tier further. What does that mean?
What do you mean? They reduced the power and made it easier to get the higher tier rewards.
Yeah, but contest mode will also bump the tier further.
Yeah. Contest mode will get you to tier 5s.
Okay, so just the one contest mode a year? Or I guess we'll probably get one with the dungeon for Renegades.
Did they not say that contest mode is going to be selectable at some point?
When did they say that?
Pretty sure they said that. Maybe I'm...
Okay,
maybe
well, that makes sense if that's what they plan
remember.
on doing. But I don't remember hearing that, or have I ever reported on it. That'd be cool. I'm sure that will make lots of
I'm
Salt
expecting
happy.
that to be a thing that flows in when they add the next content drop for the raids.
All right.
For the raid.
Restoring an infinite source for Bright Dust with the objective system update in 9.5.0, and earlier granted to make up for missing source. Okay. 9.10 will contain much more than above, including new activities and rewards for both the Edge of Fate and the core game. Beyond
I feel like I've gotten more Bright Dust this
I've gotten tons of Bright Dust. But also you have to
I ever did
spend
from Pathfinder.
You have to spend tons of Bright Dust on the Vanguard rewards. I think that's crazy. That's dog shit. You should never have to spend Bright Dust for anything outside of Eververse.
I didn't even notice the Bright Dust cost for Vanguard.
It was 1,500.
Yep, I never even noticed.
Well, you spent it if you click them.
I got plenty. That's okay.
Okay. All right. So it says what we're planning beyond all of the above, which is all the stuff I just read. We have much more in the works. We've been hearing what you say, blah, 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 blah. Power progression is our most important topic right now. We are still identifying and adjusting, identifying the adjustments we plan to make. Progression is clearly slower than we want it to be, and we plan to generally increase the speed of progression for most players. There you go.
I think power progression is as slow as they actually wanted it to be. They just didn't expect players to be so vocal about it.
Fucking bitches. All right. Portal reward balance is being actively adjusted up and down to make more activities feel evenly rewarded. Fireteam Ops in particular is feeling too low right now, and we are working to make it feel viable to make good progress while playing with friends. That's a good thing. Let's go.
You heard it here first, folks. Solo Caldera is going to give you half a drop. You're going to have to run 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Crucible ops are also getting close attention, and we are looking at raising rewards at lower ranks and increasing the drop rates for comp exclusive weapons. Raids will have a good baseline weapon and armor, but drops are not high enough tier and not enough of the drops for the time investment. We are planning to improve both the tier and drop rates in a future update. That all sounds fine.
The dungeon tier system, how it was working, is the main reason that I didn't bother getting a normal mode clear yet. I could not be bothered to do it because it wasn't part of power progression, so who cares?
Yeah. You're right. Sound dumb. Okay, so that's that stuff. It's coming. We have more planned. They says they have more things planned for the Renegades reveal that's happening. So we'll see more stuff that's under active development, and yeah, early September. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears perked. I don't know what that means, but. And they said keep sharing your information. If you want them to listen, don't be an ignorant prick about it, and just drop your opinions on, the forums, Twitter, Reddit, all that stuff. And they will probably take it into account if there is a lot of people that feel the same way. All right, Solstice is live. We all know we've been talking about it all day. There's 2 weapons in there. We've got the solar submachine
There's
gun.
3 weapons.
Oh yeah,
2 new
you're right.
weapons.
The bow. My bad. The 2 new weapons: the Year-Tide Apex Light Solar Submachine Gun and the Festival Flight Area Denial Strand Grenade Launcher. And then, of course, returning is the Fortunate Star Void Bow.
Which is actually basically a new weapon. It's a different frame than it was before. It's not a lightweight anymore. It's precision.
And a different skin. Ayo. And
That
then we, of course,
SMG is so good. It literally replaces every other solar SMG in the game. There's
Really?
no reason to have a different SMG once you get the roll of that you want.
So obviously the roll's like incandescent.
I mean, I prefer Chaos Reshaped and Heel Clip personally, but Incandescent plus Heel
Fuck
Clip
is
not bad.
Chaos Reshaped?
It's a stronger version of Frenzy that also heals you as you kill things.
Is that new?
No,
I just
not
dumb?
brand new. I think it's been in the game previously for a couple of weapons.
Whatever. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool. Cool.
If
Is it
you
any
farm
good
for no
Crucible?
survivors, though, I'm sorry, your gun's trash. Get this one.
Is it any good? Like, I know it has like, well, shit. Is
Get
it any
Lone
good
Wolf
for
and Target
Crucible?
Lock on it.
I was gonna say that I know it has Lone Wolf and Target Lock, but I didn't know if Target Lock was still good in
It's
Crucible.
good on 900s. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it could potentially be good in Crucible too with that with those
Its range is
perks.
a little light, but other than that,
Okay.
pretty good.
All right. Good to know. All right. Beautiful. All right. So new weapons. I do have all of said weapons. I don't really care about the bow too much. Sure, you can go for the standard void rolls if you want them. I mean,
it can get demoralized. It's
the
pretty good.
strand. Okay, the strand grenade launcher. I mean, it's another area denial. It works, and it's strand. So, have fun? Question mark? Question mark?
Could be.
It's got some good rolls, but
It has some very good rolls.
Yeah.
Blast Distributor, good. NVS Arsenal, super good now, and not even for reload. I could give a fuck about the reload. Gives you plus 20 special ammo generation, so it's generating way more ammo every time it ticks on an enemy. It's great.
Beautiful. All right, we got shiny weapons for Solstice 2, and it's pretty cool. It's good. Like, they're animated beaches.
Yep.
I think that's neat. I mean, I won't care if I don't. Well, I mean, I've already gotten 2 of them, so I've got an area. I've got the area denial grenade launcher, and I have a shiny submachine gun. Just need the bow now, I guess. I think they're cool. I like this whole new shiny special skin thing. I hope they keep it up. Keep doing it. Reward drops. All Solstice drops are +1 gear tier, while Solstice is live. Hall foil weapons are +2. Good luck.
No, it says here that it's alongside a piece of armor of the same at the same tier. If you don't have any armor unlocked, you'll get an extra gun as well.
W.
Can confirm. Happened to me.
So don't forge anything, is what he's saying.
I mean,
Okay, so as for the armor, they're bringing back the 2019 Illustrious set, Illustrious armor, but it's been
Sort of.
upgraded through. Okay, it's literally what it says. I read it word for word.
They are sort of bringing it back.
Okay. Anyway, it's been upgraded to armor 3.0 with unique set bonuses. Is that what you're referring to?
No.
Okay.
You can kindle them to get the white glow, but they don't come with the subclass glows. And the subclass glows are not available in Eververse either.
Okay. Cool.
I suspect that's because the ornaments are still the ornaments are not coded the same as regular ornaments are. That's probably why they're not for sale, I would guess. But yeah, been a number of people complaining that they can't get the subclass clothes on. Only the white clay.
I'm not using this anyway because I'm a shark, so I don't care. This year's event brings back. Okay, we already talked about that. The set bonuses. 2 pieces receive healing temporarily, grants you solar weapons, increase flinch resistance, handling, and reload speed. That's okay. But this one here, 4-piece rapid solar final blows heal you. Pair that with that submachine gun plus that perk you just said.
Chaos Reshape. Here's the only
with
problem
heal
with
clip
that.
and those
As it turns
things.
out, the healing bonus from the 4-piece set is tiny. It's not even cure 1. It's very tiny amount of healing.
Oh my god!
And
on,
it does
Bungie.
not scale with. It doesn't scale with your health stat.
Bungie, please, for the love of God, you finally made set bonuses. Make them fucking worth it, please, for the love of God. What is the point of having them if they're garbage? Fuck you. Thank you. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But for real, it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It's like, here's set bonuses. Shit that actually makes people want to grind for armor. I know people are want to grind for tier 5 right now, but let's say in, 6 weeks when everybody has all their tier 5 armor sets and you want people to have an actual reason to keep grinding armor, okay? Make the set bonuses worth it. Because that's the only thing that's going to keep people going when they've already got all their stats built out. All right, is new armor with new set bonuses. If you can't figure that out and make them good enough, you're cooked forever. Okay, all right. Puppy! I saw a dog a minute ago.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not going to share my PDA with my wife on the internet. That's not happening.
Okay,
I had to close my camera down for a second there.
That's okay. Anyway, that's butt. I hope they bumped this stuff up if that's really that bad. Especially a 4-set bonus. Like, that's a lot of investment. I'm sure there's people that are skimping on some of their stats just to try to get some of these 4-stat bonuses to try them out. Yeah. Like, you got to make them worth moving their stats around, right? Like, jeez, bongo, come on, help us out a little bit. All right. Anyway, we are really strong, to be honest, this with Edge of Fate, so I can't complain too much. The other day I went into, I thought I had to do a master dungeon to get the Arms Week guild. They explained it kind of wrong in the thing. It says do a raid, a dungeon, or a portal activity on master tier. I didn't realize it's only portal activity on master tier, and or raid and dungeon. Anyway, I was like, I did these. So I went, I was like, duality's easy. I went and got a duality checkpoint. And I was like, I wonder how hard this is to solo. So I popped it open. And I started to go through the encounter, and I was actually surviving. I got to the nightmare realm, but I didn't believe in myself, so I didn't pay attention to which symbols there was. So I ended up hitting the wrong one and dying. But I was really surprised, and it wasn't hard. I was like, oh my god, this is so easy. But then I actually did a master's. I couldn't get anybody to do master duality. Like anybody, Shrouded, nobody on any of the Destiny 2 LFGs, nobody wanted to do one. I get it. It's not in the pool, right? So, I switch over to Spire because I see some people looking for Spire, so I figured it'd be easier. I don't know why. And then I pull from Souls, and a couple people from Souls come out, and we start doing the Spire, Master Spire. The reason I'm telling you this part is because I feel stronger than I ever have before. Master Duality didn't seem very hard. I didn't try again. But then we did Master Spire, and like the HP pool on the boss was absurd. I don't know if we just weren't doing damage or what, but it would have taken us like 8 phases. And then at that point, somebody in the fire team was like, you don't need to do Master for the guild, right? And I was like, what? That's what it says. Anyway, so we switched to normal and got it done. But I felt really strong right up until that point, and I'm like, what is going on with this boss? So much, like, whatever. We ended up doing like 2 phases, and then we switched. We're just like, Jesus Christ, this is gonna take forever. I don't know.
You ought to try doing some mythic story missions before they modify them.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
No.
mythic Cyclopses.
Yeah,
Yuck.
yeah.
My fire team found the strat for it at the time, and it took us an hour to get there.
Well, you know what the strat actually is?
What is it?
Whisper of the Worm. It
Yep.
just cooks them. It
Yep.
absolutely cooks them.
Yep, that's what we learned. I was doing it with Cade and Phonic, and Cade put on Whisper and was like, "Oh wow, that immediately annihilated the first one."
Immediately, just dumpsters the Cyclopses. But
Yeah.
sitting there with scout rifles, like when we were trying to do a 3rd iteration initially, or Polaris Lance, I'm gonna be here for 2 hours just to take their health pools off.
Yeah. And I mean, I found a spot that kind of allows you to draw their attention away. So that way everyone else can just focus on damage. But we were hating life that entire time in that one mission.
Yeah. Their health pools are definitely stupid.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
All right. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Hopefully I nerf it before I do. So, we're talking a little bit about Solstice. I know we went on a lot today, but technically Solstice is the very first real event other than one of those weekly Arms Week and or heavy metal events that we're used to. Being in the portal, being in the event home, not costing $10 anymore. It's totally free. It still comes with, a bunch of event loot, a ghost, a sparrow, a ship. No shader, I noticed. Oh, is there a shader?
There's a shader on the reward track.
Okay, perfect. So there's a shader there too. So all the same stuff that we used to get in the past. No cost. And then, of course, we've got the Eververse set, which you can buy with Bright Dust. So I wonder how much money they're actually making on people being too lazy and just buying the event track levels. Like, is it enough to make up for the money they lose for the event card?
No. It's not even people like dropping $15-$20. It's the people that like, I just need 2 more levels to get this thing. Here's $2. How many of those are happening? I bet you a lot.
Yeah. I just want, yeah. It sounds interesting. I'm curious. I think they'll get a lot of information off this first one, this first official event. See if they make anywhere near as much money off Solstice as they did last year. And we'll either see a fleshed out version of this or we'll see something new next year because they'll make a change again.
Yep.
I like it though. I like it. I think it's cool. I'm glad I don't have to play the same fucking activity over and over again. I hope they fix that for Festival of the Lost. I'm tired of playing those damn Lost sectors. I feel like there has to be I can get away with being no Solstice activity, but if I'm not fighting headless pumpkin men for Festival, I might actually be annoyed. But I also don't want to do.
You're gonna have spooky portal mods, man.
Okay. I guess, yeah, that'll be fine. It better make all the enemies have pumpkin heads. I'm just saying. It's really important. All right. It's really important to me. All right. So we got the Twitch drop. You guys can see it if you're watching this. If you're watching this, what?
Better be prepared for disappointment, I think.
All right, probably. If you're watching this on Twitch or listen to a podcast, you can go to any Destiny streamer streaming Destiny until August 19th at 9:59 Pacific time and gift a sub, and you will get the emblem below. I would recommend to wait for Shrouded Gaming to stream and gift a sub to his channel, but that's okay if you don't. You can do it on any Destiny 2 channel, I believe. All right. Here is, what does this say? Okay, they're adding Grandmaster difficulty to Fire Team Ops. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's it. Good enough. All right. So, moving forward, weeks of August 5th to 19th, Solstice event. Please note, it is only 2 weeks, not 3, as it has been every other year for the last 7 years. So just know that it's only 2 weeks. So if you want to get the seal and gild it, you have less time, but I think it takes less time too. Matchmaking opens for Grandmaster Fire Team's Ops. That was obviously on Tuesday. Awesome stuff. Week of September 2nd, Heavy Metal returns. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so this is what I found interesting when I was reading earlier. September 9th, Ash and Iron major update. And then it says dungeon content. More details to come. What I need to know is the epic raid included in the words Ash and Iron major update?
No.
Because they said that was coming out with Ash and Iron. And what's this dungeon content nonsense?
They're adding dungeon content to the portal.
Okay, that's fine. But, okay. I just think it's weird where they mention dungeon content and they don't mention epic raid. But you're right. Now that I've listened, these are portal changes. So maybe that's why it's not listed. Because the raid is not in the portal. Okay, all right. I'm going to take a breathe. I'm just going to take a step. I read that earlier and I was like, what do you mean? We're getting dungeon content and not the epic raid? But maybe I read too much into it. Okay, I shall relax until given more information. Somebody was going to get their ass beat.
I see.
I don't know who, but it was someone. All right, here we go. Security update. Bannable, bans for all you cheating motherfuckers out there that cheated DP's contest emblem, you cheating motherfucking losers. Hi, how you doing? It's me, A Greener, leader of the Shrouded Gaming community. We don't like cheaters. We think you suck butt. Don't cheat, especially for shit like this. Contest mode cheating. Jesus. You really need an emblem that bad? Losers. All right. Anyway, it says exactly what it says on here. It says earlier this week, our product security team issued a ban waive to fire teams found to be cheating during the Desert Perpetual contest mode. Players who benefited from those cheating in a fire team were also included. That was important information. This is in addition to many, many bans we have already issued during the race itself. In addition to this ban waive, we've also removed the associated post-game carnage reports from our API. So they're going all out. They're getting rid of everything that makes any sense. So, 2 things on this note. DMG did say it was wave 1 of 2, I believe. They might have, but he might have just said just wave 1. 2, we know somebody who did benefit from cheating that is still not banned from the game. I'm not going to say who. It was one of the 3 we mentioned last week. You want to figure that out on your own, you're more than welcome to. So I am waiting to see if they get banned in the next ban wave. Because if you read this right here, it says they ban everybody and the fire team. that benefited from the cheating. So if that person does not get banned, somebody's lying to us, and that person is Bungie, because we know 100% that that person benefited from a cheat. There's no doubt in our mind. They completed the entire contest mode without killing any enemies in under an hour. Do the math. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a little bit, just really quickly. How are they identifying people that may have jumped into an LFG and on the final boss, and the final boss gets one shot? Like, there's no way to identify that fast enough to get out of that fire team and get away from everything.
So I could be totally wrong with this, but I believe they might have a way to track that, and that would be join time. What time did they join the actual fire team? In comparison, how long was that fire team actually in the raid compared to how long that person was in the raid? If that person was in the raid for all of 5 minutes, but they've been in there for 3 hours, or an hour, then it's clear that they weren't initially part of it.
Okay. My scenario is this. You play contest mode for 14 hours. Your team does boss 1, 2, and 3. You guys decide to take a break because you cannot clear the final boss. You pop back in hour 36 of contest day. You see an LFG in Destiny 2 LFG or in some other community you're in. You join up. Somebody one-shots the boss. You get your contest clear. You get your emblem. You're like, what the fuck just happened? And then you end up on a ban list. I'm just curious. I'm curious about those people and if it's easy to identify them as kind of innocent bystanders, collateral.
No. See, the part of this story you're missing, the part of the scenario you're missing, is what they should have done is realize that people were in this raid on contest mode for 20 hours, and this group just got it done in an hour. Even with me, they killed the boss instantly. That seems a little suspicious, given all of the craziness that people had to do to get this thing done. I should probably report these people to Bungie just to make sure and be like, hey, Bungie, listen, I don't know if these guys were cheating, but I joined their LFG and they did something crazy in the boss encounter, and they basically one-shot it. I don't know if they were cheating or not, but I thought I should report it. And if they have done that, they did that, then they're absolved. They didn't realize there was cheating going on in my eyes.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go as well. As long as they reported it as well, if they realized that they were likely cheating, Bungie will likely not ban them.
Okay.
Not guaranteed that they won't, but likely won't, because they clearly saw that someone was violating TOS.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I just wanted to play a little bit of devil's advocate there, because I do see a couple of those scenarios potentially happening. Net limiters just fucking around 38 hours in. It's like, oh, raid carries, let's go, final boss, get in here, we're going to carry it for you. Boom. Oh my God, they cheated. That type of thing. Now, I understand that people that didn't do the first 3 bosses wouldn't get the contest emblem, so it's not an issue. But I was concerned with people that did the exact scenario that I had talked about. 1, 2, and 3, the day before, couldn't get the final clear. Join an LFG, focusing on carries, cheat, boom, ban. So your thing makes sense. They should obviously been able to identify them as cheating and probably report it. Hopefully that absolves them from responsibility, but not if they report it now. They had to report it then. Don't go now and be like, oh no. Yeah, anyway, all right.
Yeah,
so
it's a little late for that now.
I guess we'll see. I want to see if what's his name gets banned. If he gets banned, plus... then it's pretty much... I think that pretty much confirms that anybody that was just in a fire team with a cheater is also getting banned 100%. So, good luck to everybody that paid for recovs, and well, not good luck. Good riddance, I guess. Paid for recovs for the contest because people cheat when they do recoveries. Just an FYI, especially if the content's hard. That's how they make money because it doesn't take them much time. Or you just play with a cheater in general. Bad on you. Bad you. La 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 la. There's Bungie Store Solstice saving, $7.77 flat rate shipping. They've done that before. It's pretty good. They got some big items that usually could be pretty expensive. And now's the time to get it. $7.77 flat rate shipping in the United States. Yeah, do it up. Do it up. Do it up. I think there's some stuff on sale too. Also, there's they've got a Solstice emblem. Like a Solstice sale emblem, which is a sunburst, but they also got that really cool like toxic yellow and black one that they're doing for the whole.
Go get both of them.
Yeah, you get both of them during the sale. Yeah, the black and yellow one is available until Renegades comes out, but
yeah,
just FYI, you get both of them during this sale, which is cool. And if you get multiples and you already have them, I know a really cool guy that collects emblem codes to give away to his community. You let me know. I'll put put you guys in touch with each other. All right. I'll take any extra emblems. Oh wait, this guy will, not me. What am I talking about? All right, so they're retiring some Bungie items. Looks like Vesper's host jacket, Sunder Doctrine jacket, right? Is that the Sunder Doctrine one, the brown one?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Choir of One and all the seals from last year. Oh, those aren't all the seals from last year. These are some of the seals from last year. And some other shit. Anyway, go check it out. It's your last chance to buy them. As of the TWID, though, there's nothing that I care about on here. There's an own issue list, but I don't give a shit. All right. Any other Destiny things that anyone wants to talk about? Anything cool going on? Are your clans like just bumping from activity? Or are they just angry like Thunder and Pistol?
Man, calling people out.
We mentioned the Sony takeover in the pre-show, but yeah, I guess we can bring that up again. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Dunk?
I was gonna say, yeah, 7 is loving Desert Perpetual. They're constantly doing it. Yeah.
I mean, there's some more active people in Celestial chat now than before, so it's nice to have some new voices around.
I mean, I've said it before. I've said it a lot. I think Edge is really good. I'm really surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's great. I know it's not just filled with like content to the walls or anything like that, but I think what they're starting and what they're bringing and the loop, they've changed the loop enough that I'm interested in coming back because I'm getting rewarded for basically everything that I do. And I think that's always what it's been about a looter shooter, right? Every day I come back, I do some portal events, I get loot, I get weekly challenges, I get the daily things. They're popping up screens. I'm pushing along my seasonal hub score. I'm pushing ahead my seasonal whatever the things with lots of XP that we've always had. Challenges. That's it. The seasonal challenges. The seasonal or the weekly seasonal hub. The last 2 weeks we've had another hub because we've had events. We've had Arms Week and so it's like 3 hubs at once, all unlocking as you're playing through the game, getting bonus loot. It feels rewarding to do things. It feels good. I'm constantly leveling up, which, I haven't really felt in a long time because it was always so fast to level up in the past that you could do it almost within a couple hours of launch, which we talked about earlier. I think that's part of the reward dopamine is, your levels going up, all these different things unlocking. Feels like I have like 4 battle passes like a mobile game. I love it. And don't take that serious, Bungie. I didn't like that. Don't do mobile. I got to start playing a Destiny mobile game here in like 3 weeks. I don't actually have to play it at all, but I might. What are you guys thinking about Destiny Rising? You gonna be playing that?
I have not. No.
No? All right, whatever. I'm gonna put it on my phone and I'm gonna fuck around on it. I don't care what anything. It's fun. It was what little I played of it was fun. Like it's not perfect or anything. And if they port it to PC, we got a brand new Destiny game, chat. Let's go. Anyway, all right. I was talking about Edge. Yeah. Anyway, TLDR. I like Edge. I like it a lot. And a lot of people have been disagreeing with me whenever I say that. But fuck y'all. I think Edge is great. I haven't had, other than when Trials first changed, I haven't enjoyed Destiny as much as I have in a long time. In a long, long time. So. There you have it. That's my opinion. I've enjoyed Destiny, let's be clear. I really enjoy this current loop. And I really enjoyed the Trials loop when they made the Trials changes. But that only lasted a couple of weeks. And maybe this only lasts a couple of weeks. Maybe I get bored of this loop. But the point is, those are 2 identifiable markers in my head that I think might date back to my enjoyment of the game, all the way back to the launch of Witch Queen. So.
I wonder how you would have felt if you had played Trials last weekend. Gotten a 7 streak. Gotten a 7 streak. Completely flawless card, gone to the lighthouse, and then gotten like a couple of tier 2 drops.
That would have sucked, yeah. But I didn't play Trials, so.
Yeah.
So you don't even get adepts anymore or anything. It's all tier 5s, right?
Yeah. The depths is not a thing.
Well, it should be a guaranteed tier, at least a tier 4, tier 5 drop, no matter what your level is.
You would think.
They'll change that. They'll get enough complaints.
I don't think they'll change it so you'll get like 5 tier 5s if you're not at the appropriate power level and Guardian rank. You might get 1 along with your other loot, but I don't think they're going to just shit the loot out on you in Trials. Same way.
They will when their Trials population is too small to maintain, and they'll drop loot on us. That's how they always do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I got nothing left. Anyone else got anything they want to talk about?
Clan Wars was supposed to drop this month, but I got so invested in Destiny grind that I fucked off getting Clan Wars ready. So we'll be doing it next month instead.
That's fine. Everyone's busy anyway, so it's all good. Next month will be good. Kind of introduce it with Ash and Iron, maybe. Move on from then. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Especially if Ash and Iron sucks, then they'll have something to do.
There you go.
Boom. And it's funny though. It's just because we mentioned it. I didn't expect a lot from Edge of Fate, if I'm being completely honest, and I've been pleasantly surprised. I don't expect a lot from Ash and Iron. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised. So we'll see. I think it'll be good that dungeons are getting added to the portal too, or at least dungeon content. Maybe it's just like encounters or something, but whatever. I think that'll feel good to get tiered dungeon loot as well. I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm expecting it to be like, here you go, you completed your first encounter of the dungeon. Here's a tier whatever tech set piece. Enjoy. I don't think they're gonna just. They're not going to increase the dungeon loot. You'll get your dungeon drop plus one of the drops that's tiered, but the dungeon loot itself still won't be tiered.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
I think if they add dungeon encounters to the portal, they should consider adding tiered dungeon loot, guns and armor, and maybe even upgrade the armor to 3.0 and give it tier sets. I know that's a lot, but if you're gonna add it slowly to the portal, add it slowly. Add one dungeon at a time. Add a couple encounters at a time. I don't care. But if you upgrade your armor to 3.0, give it tier sets, and give the guns tier 1 through 5, you're going to have a fuck ton more people in there farming that shit. I guarantee it. Right? I don't know. Unless the tier sets fucking suck. Or, like, the set bonuses suck, which they probably will. So, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, alright. Thanks for watching episode 119 of This Week at Shrouded. I was your host, A Greener, and today we had Mr. Wrecked and Dunk. Thanks for coming.
Glad to be here.
Were you really? No, I'm just kidding. We talked about a lot of stuff today. Obviously, our opinions on Edge of Fate once again, just as they've continued to move along. We've talked about Solstice. The grind is pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Arms Week wasn't that bad. I don't think any of us is excited for heavy metal, and along with a lot of other stuff that's happening in Destiny right now. I hope you're having a good time with it. Most of us, I think, are having a good time with it. Wrecked may be a little burnout from the grind, though. I'm not 100% sure. But
I'm going right back to Solstice grind after we're done here.
All right. I think Destiny's in a pretty good spot. I think they did something good with Edge. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we get with Ash and Iron. Anyway, thanks for watching episode 119 of This Week at Shrouded. We'll see you next week. Peace!
Bye.